Yo, what's up guys? A lot of people have actually recommended me or requested of me to make this video, and it is a video in regards to all my add-ons and all the WeakAuras and everything like that I use on my warrior and on my shaman. We're gonna go through all of them now, boys. Everything that I use, all the WeakAuras and all the things that I use for my stuff. I'll give you guys a link to everything in the description below. So if you're interested in getting any of the WeakAuras or you want any of the add-ons that I'm using, I will let you guys know which ones they are, and then we'll see how it goes. Also, I know I look a little bit different. I did shave the beard. You guys will see soon enough, but there's a little bit of a time zone skip here, like a timeline skip in terms of the videos. But it should be fine. The first add-ons, obviously, I use something called Itemrack. Itemrack is basically an add-on to use for my trinkets. I can swap my trinkets, I can use my Berserker's Call, then I can queue up the next thing, so like it goes to the Bloodlust Bruise afterwards. I can right-click my badge to go on the right side, and I can left-click it to go on the left side like that. So I can keep swapping my trinkets as I see fit, right? You can also hold Alt and then click on your pants. And you can have a one for your pants as well, so you can swap your pants like this. Another thing you can do with Itemrack is that you can make weapon sets. So I can make a PvP set. I can click this PvP set, and it swaps the whole gear. I can click back to the PvP or the PvE, and it swaps to the PvE gear. Very useful add-on. Really recommend using it. It is super good. The main thing I use it for is for my trinket swapping. I can go over real fast. If you want to see all my add-ons I use, these are all of them right here. Every single add-on I use. But I'm just gonna go over the ones that are the most asked for and the most sought after, right? That people usually ask me about and stuff like that. The next one is a little bit of a weird one, but it's called TwitchEmotes, okay? You can type TwitchEmotes, so you can type like whatever you want. It's sort of like adding like emojis to WoW. Right, so anyone who has the Twitch emotes can see all these emojis. You can type like a little bit more for memer and stuff like that. It's a silly add-on. It doesn't really do anything, but I like it. Okay, I'm on Twitch a lot, so I like using it. So that's basically that one, right? Next one, obviously I use details for my damage meter and my threat meter as well. I have one set for overall damage and then one set for normal damage and then a threat meter as well. Very simple, everybody kind of knows what that is, so I'm not really going to go too into detail about that, right? Obviously, you should also have yourself Attune. If you haven't gotten Attune yet, this is a really decent add-on for TBC. Shows your progress on all your attunements and the upcoming attunements as well in the next phases. Probably is going to get updated into Wrath when we go into Wrath as well. So highly recommend getting this one too. Another one you can get is called CharacterStatsTBC. You can click, if you have this add-on downloaded, you can left click on your character panel here, and you can see the in-depth stats, right? So I can see my armor penetration, I can see, oh, I have the wrong trigger on. You can see my armor penetration, I can see my hit chance, miss chance, crit cap, crit rating, haste rating, everything. And if you don't want to look at it, you just left click here and it's gone, right? So it's something you can use if you want to see what you have and everything like that. My map add-on, very good map add-on. I don't think I could play without this one, guys. It's called Leatrix Maps, okay? You can make the map smaller, you can make it as big as you want, you can zoom in on the map, you can drag it anywhere you want. Once you start playing with Leatrix Maps, guys, you will not want to play without it. It is so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. Also in the Leatrix Maps, there's the normal Leatrix add-on, which is more of a all-around add-on. Leatrix Plus, right here, is an automation add-on. You can automate quests, gossip, sell junk, repair automatically, block duels. This add-on basically just does a lot of things. You know, you can make your quest log bigger. This is also how I have my massive quest log. My professions as well, super big as well. Like it just does a lot of things that are really good and really nice to have. You can hide your griffins as well. I don't like having the griffins here in the corners, so you can hide them too. And there's a lot of things you can do, which is nice. Increase your camera zoom, screen close, screen effects, everything like that. Faster looting, very good if you're farming a lot of stuff. I think that's it in terms of my add-ons. Next, we're gonna move on to my WeakAuras. I have a Battleshout Reminder right over here to whenever I'm in combat and I don't have Battleshout up, it starts bouncing like that, right? So I pop Battleshout and then it's on. That's basically that one. My next one is called my swing timer. This is a swing timer I downloaded, but then I made it a little bit different to fit it how I thought it looked better. So It's mainly used for warrior, but you can kind of use it for whatever class you're playing. The reason why I like using it for warrior is because whenever I have a heroic strike queued up, the bar turns yellow, and if you cancel it, it turns a white again, right? If you have a cleave queued up, it turns green. If you cancel it, it turns white again. So it's just like a really nice way to see what you have queued up, right? Like if I have a heroic strike or if I have a cleave queued up, I can see it very clearly on my bar. So that's my swing timer. I'll have that in the description as well, guys. I'll link most of the stuff and most of the names to all the things I'm saying in the description so you can see all of them, right? My debuff on nameplates. A lot of people have been asking about this as well. It is, you see the little charge icon and the demo shout and the challenging shout here. Everything like that shows up on the nameplates so you can easily see which mobs have what. It's a WeakAuras I downloaded, and it's just called debuff on nameplates. I will link it in the description as well, guys, for this one too, okay? I think in terms of my WeakAuras for my warrior, that's pretty much what I got. I also have an avoid lava damage thing. That's more so for classic WoW, because there's not that much lava really in TBC you have to deal with, right? The WeakAuras I use for my totems, right here, you can see my earth totem, my air totem, my water totem, and my fire totem. These are all called, this is a WeakAuras called Totem Timers. It's a WeakAuras I downloaded, but then I changed a lot of the ways that how it looked, and I changed the sound, because it used to put up like a little pling, like a pling sound is whenever the totems were about to fall off, and it was really annoying, so I canceled that, and I just made it very, very simple and very, very, very sleek, right? And that's basically it for the totems. For my Windfury totem, I have a separate WeakAuras for that, and it's called Windfury.utils. It's basically a WeakAuras just for my Windfury only, right? So you can see my air totem is up here. Whenever I press Windfury, it pops up above it, right? You can see right here, it shows the full duration for when the Windfury was put up, right? So when I need to refresh it, I put down a Windfury, and it stays up there, right? So the bottom row is what I currently have up on my totems, but it still shows the Windfury being up since the second WeakAuras basically shows it. So it's two separate WeakAuras that I put together, so they work like that. I'll link both of them below as well. In terms of my my swing timer, this is the most useful swing timer as a Windfury, I almost said a Windfury Shaman, as a enhancement Shaman. So what it does is that whenever you see my my bars being yellow or my bars being red, I'll try to like mess up my these type mobs die very fast. But whenever my bars are red, I'll show you guys right now. So if the bar is red like this, it means that my swing timer is out of sync, and my Windfury procs and my Flurry procs will not have the most possible uptime and the best possible chance to get me more damage, right? It's a little bit complicated, but imagine it's like a stoplight, right? If the bar is red, it's very bad. If it's yellow, let me just make it, if it's yellow, it's okay, because that means that your offhand attacks a little bit later after the main hand. And if it's green, it means that you're perfectly syncing up your weapons. And the reason why you want to sync up your weapons is because, as I said, it makes the Windfury procs more aligned. The Flurry procs, your offhand don't eat up all your main hand Flurry procs, and you just do more damage. So that's the swing timer I use for my enhancement Shaman, and I really recommend getting it. It's very good. Next one is my shield. Water shield, lightning shield, WeakAuras. It just shows up a little flashing thing. If I have a shield up, whether it being a lightning shield or a mana shield, it removes itself. Very simple. It's just called Shield Reminder. I'll link it as well. The final thing that I have before we are done is the stop attack macro for my Shaman. So whenever you need to sync up your weapons and you need to make sure that your weapons are fully synced up, you spam this macro a little bit, and it's synced up, right? Let me just reiterate as well with the swing timer here, boys. You see these two little lines here, guys? If you want to sync up your weapons, what you need to do is you need to make sure you spam. I'm doing too much damage right now. These mobs are dying too fast. You basically just need to make sure that you spam the macro right before the line here. So you see the blue line, that's your main hand weapon. if you spam the macro right before that line and you stop spamming it as the line is about to cross, then your weapons will be synced. So if I keep spamming my macro like this, my second attack, like my offhand, will never really swing. And the reason why you want to do this is because you want to sync up your weapons, right? So if I do it like this and I just spam it, it's only my main hand who's gonna attack. But if I stop doing it right before the little thing, they're synced. So now my weapons are synced. So every single time you run into a mob, you spam your macro like this. You wait for it to be there, you stop spamming it, and then you're synced. That's basically it. So I run up to a mob. Let me show you guys one more time. Run up to the mob. I'm spamming the macro. Stop spamming. Weapons are synced. If they're not synced like that, they should take a few seconds, and then they're synced now, right? And if they're not, you just press one time, and then they're fully synced. That's basically it. That's basically all my add-ons. That's most of the stuff I use in terms of my WeakAuras, my macros, and everything like that. I hope this was useful for you, and I hope you can use some of the add-ons. If you can't, well, that's my add-ons. That's basically everything I use, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit it with a sub. Hit the channel with a sub. Almost at 50,000 subs, guys. I'm really stoked about that. And like the video as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Boop.